Hi, my name is Noah, and I'll be trying to teach you English for my course. Now, you may be asking to yourself, why is English important? Well, there are several reasons as to why you should try to learn English. First of all, it is a very common language. 88 out of 195 countries in the world speak English. This means that by learning English, you will be able to access more nations and you'll be able to travel easier during your life. And it may also give you more opportunities for things like jobs and schools, which can be very valuable in the future. And it is also just a very nice language to have because it is considered to be the common language. If someone cannot speak a specific language that is spoken in your country, like for example Myanmar, then the backup is to usually just go straight to English. This means that by learning English, you'll be able to communicate with basically everyone in the world, which is a very nice thing to have. Now, how will I be trying to teach you English? Well, I'll be focusing on these four things. The first one is basic words and vocabulary. These are words that you will need to be able to talk to other people. Now, these can be anything from things describing foods to traveling to just actions, and they will be mostly focused on things that you can actually use in real life. Second of all, basic grammar. So this is what actually forms your sentences to be properly structured. So grammar is a little bit like building a house. You gotta have the proper foundation, you gotta have the walls, you gotta have the supports to be able to use your basic words. So I'll be teaching you subject and verb agreement, which is where the subject, the noun, has to agree or align with the verb, which is the action. I'll also be teaching you just various sentence structures that you'll be facing a lot if you learn English and when you communicate with English. And I will also just be teaching you basic grammar in general. Third of all, I'll be teaching you greetings and common phrases. Now, these are phrases that you will just need to know for survival English, basically. This is for actually communicating. This is like, where's the bathroom? Can I get a taxi? Things like that can help you survive in an English-speaking country. This is very important because this is a much more practical thing to learn. So, for example, if you learn basic grammar and if you learn basic words, you'll be able to form these common phrases yourself, but it also means that you'll be more limited until the time that you learn all these things, which could take a longer time. So by teaching you common phrases along with these two things, you will be able to learn a lot more in shorter amounts of time. The fourth is the building blocks of English. So these are root words and word types, etc. So English words are from Latin, and Latin is the basis of all English words, and it's basically like the root. It's why it's called the root word. It's the basic, most foundational word, and everything else, every variant of the word is built upon that root word. So it is very important to know these root words so that you can form other sentences, so that you can talk about various things. So like I said, vocabulary, grammar, survival English, and also linguistic foundations is the way I phrased it here. So I'll also be teaching you why the grammar and vocabulary and the root words are the way they are. And this is very important because if you want to form your own sentences, you need to know why these sentences and why these words are structured in that way in the first place, because otherwise it'll be very hard for you to form sentences, especially complex ones, later on as you learn English, and it also forms a more solid base for you to learn English from. So yeah, these are the things that I'll be teaching you during this lesson, and thank you for listening.